Hey, welcome to Blu-ray update number 42. Hey everybody, Bat Tracy back again for WYSADWTA. This is a Blu-ray collection update number 42, I believe, which is insane. The Blu-ray wall is increasing exponentially, which is great. So, yeah, we'll get right into it. I'm Bat Tracy. I don't know if I mentioned that. I think I did. Probably said my name twice. But, yeah, we'll get right into it. Sorry these have been kind of off schedule lately. I've just been working a lot. So, I'm trying to get back to, like, a Tuesday, Wednesday thing. But I don't know. I'm going to have to try and work on it. But thanks for still watching, I guess. So the first one I got this week is Book Club, and this was a pretty funny movie. I saw this in theaters with my brother. It's got Diane Keaton, Jane Fonda, Candice Bergen, and Mary Steenburgen. Loaded with laughs, these ladies are a riot. And this, if you don't know, is about 4 old ladies who read 50 Shades of Grey, and then they start doing the old, P&V. Not POV, though. It's a separate thing. But, yeah. So, this is a really funny movie. I thought, at least. We saw it in theaters, and literally everybody in the theater was a bunch of old ladies, and then me and my brother. And we were dying laughing. We were laughing harder than some of the old people. Like, I loved this movie. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's really funny. It's well worth a watch, also. It feels the lighting's off. But it's also a people pick, if that matters to you. But it also stars Andy Garcia, Don Johnson, Craig T. Nelson, and Richard Dreyfuss. Craig T. Nelson, what's funny about that is Candice Bergen and Craig T. Nelson star in Grace and Frankie together on Netflix, which is a show about old ladies also that I quite enjoy. I think it's a well-written show. It's really funny. And they also have a dildo business in that show. I think that's a funny thing. So, I got the digital code for Book Club. If anyone wants that, comment down below. And, for a chance to win in a later video. That's pretty cool. Alright, next up, I got Deadpool 2. This is the, Target exclusive digibook. And, I totally lost my train of thought there for a second. Sorry. This is the super duper fucking cut, or at least that's what I think it is, because it's censored down there. I don't know if you can see it. My camera always seems out of focus. I think that made it worse. There we go. That's a little bit better, yeah. So, the super duper fucking cut. It's also right there. Super duper fucking cut. And on the back. Oh, real quick, sorry. Sorry to cut back. I wanted to say this quote on the back of Book Club. It's 50 Shades of Grey. I think that's hilarious. But, getting back to Deadpool 2. Sorry about that. So, yeah, this thing's incredible. It comes with a not suitable for children's book, and it's basically just the standard Blu-ray with the children's book and then the case. And so on the back is the back cover if you want to see it. And it says 2 discs including super duper fucking cut. That's a big chimichanga. A work of genius. It is epic. I can't believe I just said that. That's from Hugh Jackman, actor, Someone Like You. That's, right there. And it says, oh, hello there, age-appropriate boys and girls, the sequel to the first one. It's got a whole bunch of extras on it, the gag reel, delete scenes until your face hurt, which is all takes, the most important X-Force member, which I think is about Peter. I haven't watched that one yet. I haven't watched any of the special features, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. Deadpool Family Values, David Leitch, not Lynch, directing DP2, audio commentary by Ryan Reynolds, David Leitch, Rhett Reese, and Paul Wernick, and Deadpool's Fun Sack 2, and so much more. So yeah, this thing's loaded with extras. It's a pretty cool case and everything. I'll show you what's in it. So here's the Blu-ray. And funny story, camera shifted there. Sorry. When I bought this, the digibook only comes with just the standard Blu-ray. It doesn't have the slipcover. So I literally bought 2 copies, took the slipcover off, the other copy, then returned that copy and got my money back just to get the slipcover. So I'm a crafty little fuck. But yeah, so basically, same cover. It just says 2-disc Blu-ray, super duper fucking cut there. Spanking new DP2 unrated cut with 15 minutes more filling. Let me tell you, the 15 minutes, fucking awesome. I absolutely love the added stuff in the super duper cut because it's just really cool. There's a whole added scene at the beginning, super violent. Totally recommend it. But basically, it says now 15 minutes of brand new action and jokes lovingly inserted throughout. Experience your second time like it's the first time. So yeah, there's the back cover of the slip if you want to see it. It's got Deadpool in the X-Force shirt, Domino, Fire Fist, Blind Owl, Cable, and Peter all down there. Peter, played by the wonderful Rob Delaney. So basically, pulling it out, it's the same cover, spine, and back as the slip. But then the inside, it's got the 2 discs, and so Deadpool 2 going strong since 06, that is the theatrical, and then the Deadpool 2 Super Duper Cut, hashtag longer is better, that's the Super Duper Cut, obviously. So I watched the Super Duper Cut when I got this because I wanted to check it out, but the special features are only on the theatrical cut disc, so I haven't checked them out yet. That's the reason why, is because they're only on the theatrical disc, which is kind of silly, but what you gonna do about it? But yeah, so I'll show you the children's book now. I'm not gonna read it though, but I was thinking if you do want me to read it, I thought it'd be fun, like a separate video, just to read it in a funny manner or something. I don't know. I got lots of ideas. I'll talk about it later. So yeah, here's the cover: Deadpool 2, a not suitable for children's book by Depressing Books down there. Yeah, the spine's the same as everything else. And then on the back, it says about the author. It's got his little picture and a bio. And stolen from the library by, and I'll just flip through it a little bit so you can see. It's basically just, you know, a book. Book with art. A children's book filled with pictures of Deadpool saying bad words. There you go. I also have the digital code for Deadpool 2. Comment down below if you want it. Alright, next one is an upgrade. I previously had all of these on DVD. That's actually what this, you can't see it on camera, there's a little stack missing there. That's what these were. Picked up the Die Hard collection Steelbook on Blu-ray. Pretty cool Steelbook, I think. Got the bullet holes there. They don't stick out or anything, though. It's all just flat. With Bruce Willis there. Spine, Die Hard collection with the bullet cartridge. And then the back, it has the movies. Die Hard, Die Hard 2, Die Harder, Die Hard with a Vengeance, Live Free or Die Hard, and A Good Day to Die Hard, which is the worst of the franchise. That movie's fucking terrible. I hate it. I saw it in theaters. I was supremely let down. I did not enjoy that movie. But so it's just got the 2 sides for the discs. So I'll just pull them out and show you, and then I'll show you the inside of the Steelbook. So Die Hard. Die Hard 2, Die Harder is the subtitle of that one, if you didn't know that. Die Hard with a Vengeance. Live Free or Die Hard, which is the unrated cut, which, if you didn't know, originally the unrated was only on DVD for the longest time, and you couldn't, like, if you bought any of the Blu-ray sets, it didn't have the unrated Live Free or Die Hard, which is really strange that they would do that. Because the unrated is the only good one. The theatrical, I mean, theatrical is still good, it's weird. And then A Good Day to Die Hard, which, like I said, is the worst of the franchise, because fuck that movie. And then the inside just says, Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. So yeah, that's that. I think it's a pretty cool Steelbook. Like I said, I previously had all 5 on DVD. The camera's shaking a little bit, sorry about that. I mean, my phone is my camera, but still shaking. But yeah, I previously had the whole franchise on DVD, so it's an upgrade, and really happy about it, because 5 DVDs takes up a lot of space, you know, and 1 Steelbook slides right in. I love it. So, sadly, I bought this at a secondhand store, so I don't have any digital codes for you. Though I think this would have come with a digital code. I'm not sure, though. But, Alright, next up, I'm just going to show all at once because they're all part of the same franchise. I finally got more of the Star Wars Steelbooks. I picked up the Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, and The Force Awakens. I previously have the original trilogy right here of A New Hope, Return of the Sith, not Return of the Sith, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, which, so I had the original trilogy, and then I went and got the others. So I'll show these off, even though I hate the original trilogy of Star Wars. I don't hate it. It's got some good stuff in it, but they're overall bad movies. Fight me if you want, but they're bad movies. At least 1 and 2. 1 and 2 are real bad. 3 is okay. 'Cause 3, it took a dark turn, but it's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm not here to debate Star Wars, but I could talk Star Wars for hours. I'm sure as most of you could. So here's the Phantom Menace, which is episode 1. There's the cover, the spine, which I don't know if you can see it, and the back, which I love the back of the steelbooks because they have the original artwork on them, where the front's the face, the back's the original artwork. And let's talk about Darth Maul. Darth Maul, I mean, great character. Hate his death scene because it's stupid. But if you're curious, the discs are the same discs that were previously released in the anthology sets. So the disc isn't different, it's the same movie and everything, just the steelbook. But, so there's the inside of the steelbook with a young Anakin before the Jedi Council. Jake Lloyd. That's who played the young Anakin. And let's be real, I think he's better than Hayden Christensen. Because Hayden Christensen, he's not a bad actor, he was just giving terrible dialogue. Terrible dialogue. Specifically in episode 2, when he says the thing about where he doesn't like sand. I don't like sand. It's rough and it's coarse and it gets everywhere. Something like that. It's to that extent. Maybe I'll put the actual quote right here on the screen. But it's absolutely ridiculous. So there's the cover of Attack of the Clones with Yoda at the spine. And there's the back, the original artwork with, is that Jango Fett? I think. Padme, Anakin, Obi-Wan, Mace Windu. All your favorite characters that you know and love. And like I said, the discs are the same, so I'm not going to show them. And then the inside there with the Stormtrooper, or the Clone Troopers, I guess. They're the clones. Clone Troopers. Stormtroopers are the white ones. Yeah, white. Talking color. And then episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, with, is that Count Dooku? I'm pretty sure. Count Dooku on the cover. I don't know characters from the original, or the prequel trilogy as well, because I've only seen these movies once, whereas the original trilogy I've seen multiple times. Because I'm not a fan of these as much. This being my favorite of the prequel trilogy, though, because it's a fucking dark film. So yeah, there. And then there's the back with the original Darth Vader looming above with them and the lightsaber set. And let's be real, Obi-Wan's a dick. He just leaves his friend to die in lava. Absolutely ridiculous. But, so there's the inside with the said lava fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin, where he literally chops off his best friend's legs and arms, leaving him limbless, laying in a bowl of lava. It's ridiculous. No wonder he turned to the dark side, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus Christ, I'd turn to the dark side if I was limbless left in lava. Alright, and then, so, last up of the Star Wars, I got Star Wars The Force Awakens, Episode 7, which, I got a few gripes with this. I don't like that the spine is different from all the rest of the steelbooks. I know, so all the other Star Wars, the original and the prequel trilogies were distributed by Fox, whereas now the sequel trilogy is Disney, different company. So that's why the steelbooks are different. If you're curious, that's why. So yeah, Star Wars Force Awakens with Kylo Ren on the cover, and then Captain it's Captain Phantasma. Oh, jeez, I can't remember her name. Comment down below if you know who this is. I think it's Phantasma or something like that. Not Fanta, it's Phantasma or something. Something like that. Comment down below if you know it. I'm drawing a blank right now. It's the one who attacks, Finn. But yeah, opening up, it's got a whole bunch of discs, so this is the Disney release, so it's got everything where it's not just the standard Blu-ray from the anthology set. So this is the DVD edition right here with BB-8 and Rey walking on, I don't remember the planet that she's from. Jenga? Jenga? I don't remember. Who knows? It's not me. So, there's the Force Awakens Blu-ray with, I was gonna say the Han Solo, the Millennium Falcon. And then here is the bonus disc with a picture of the cast. And Adam Driver's looking spiffy. And he's one of my favorite actors out there right now. Adam Driver, he's amazing in everything. I just saw BlacKkKlansman last night. He's amazing in that. He's got some funny lines. I love his character. I love his art. I love everything about that movie. It was really, really good. And these are region free, if you are curious. And then there's the inside, which is the same artwork as the Blu-ray disc, which is kind of weird. But yeah, so I got all those, the Steelbooks. I literally just need the Steelbook for Last Jedi and Rogue One, and I'll have all of them. So that's pretty cool. I just need 2 more. I'll get them eventually. I'm looking for them. Alright, next up, I got Tag, and this was a really funny movie. If you didn't see this, I highly recommend it. Didn't get the greatest reviews, but I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. Great cast. It's got Ed Helms, Jake Johnson, who Jake Johnson's another one of the actors I really like. Also, Bella's eating something in the background if you hear her chewing. Yeah, Jake Johnson, I really like him. He's in Let's Be Cops. I think he's on New Girl, which I'm not a fan of New Girl, but I think he's on that, or was on that. Maybe that show might not even be going anymore. But it's got Annabelle Wallace, Hannibal Buress, Isla Isla Fisher, Rashida Jones, Leslie Bibb, John Hamm, and Jeremy Renner. So, huge cast. It's also based on a true story. So, there's the cover with the cast up top, the spine, there's the back cover. And, so, special features, it's Meet the Real Tag Brothers, the men who inspired the film, deleted scenes, and gag reel. Basically, it's about a group of friends who's been playing the same game of tag for 30 years, and that's how they stay close with each other. So it's pretty cool. Really funny movie, like I said. Also, fun fact about the movie is most of Jeremy Renner's arm in the movie is CGI because he broke his arm while filming, and so he had a cast on it. So there's one scene in the mall, all CGI. There's another when they're at the wedding building at night. His entire arm is CGI there too. It looks pretty good. It's hard to notice. It's really seamless, but just fun fact is his arm was broken, so it's all CGI, the whole movie. It's pretty crazy. Modern technology. Also got the digital code for that one. I should probably not show the QR code. Maybe people will do that. So, yeah, got the digital code for Tag. Comment down below if you want it. Next up is a movie that came out a few months ago, maybe like a month or 2 ago, and I really wanted to see it, so I finally picked it up. Still haven't watched it, though. I've just been too busy, haven't had the time, so I can't talk about it yet, but eventually. I got Terminal. Revenge Never Looked So Good. It's got Margot Robbie, Simon Pegg, and Mike Myers. I love Mike Myers. Huge fan of Mike Myers. Sad he doesn't act in much lately, or anymore. And the things he does act in, I just don't really have an interest. Like, Inglourious Basterds was really good. I don't know if he's done anything. Like, The Love Guru, I guess I haven't seen that. I really want to, though. I think I'd love it. But, yeah, so Terminal. Simon Pegg, also, big fan of him. So basically, Terminal follows the twisting tales of 2 assassins carrying out a sinister mission, a teacher battling a fatal illness, enigmatic janitor, and a curious waitress leading a dangerous double life. Murderous consequences unravel in the dead of night as their lives all intertwine. The hands of a mysterious criminal mastermind hell-bent on Revenge. There you go. It's kind of got that style of Bad Times at the El Royale or Hotel Artemis. Kind of like that neon look to it, which I kind of like. And also, I don't know if you can notice, my slipcover has a cut in it. Kind of lame. But yeah, haven't seen this movie yet, so can't talk about it. Also, it didn't come with the digital. It's literally just the Blu-ray inside. Literally just the Blu-ray. So, can't give that one out. Sorry. But I'll let you know how this movie is. Alright, next up, this is another upgrade. I had the first 3 of the franchise, so I guess the original trilogy I had on DVD. I didn't have the last 2. And that's the Transformers 5 movie collection. This goes for, I think it's like on like $38 on Amazon. I found it at a secondhand store for like $24. So I was like, you know, it's a good deal. And I wanted to upgrade them because I feel like these are movies I have to own, even though I fucking hate them. Like, I guess Transformers is okay. The first one's alright, but after that, no. They're bad. They're so long and convoluted and drawn out, and the Transformers, I don't like the design of them. They look bad. Like, the transforming's cool, but it's just like, when they fight, it's just like twisting metal, just slashing into each other, and there's sparks everywhere. It's dumb. I don't like it. I also don't like Michael Bay. I also don't like Mark Wahlberg. He's fucking racist. Beat up that Vietnamese dude. 2 Vietnamese dudes in the same day back in the early 90s or whatever. Screw Mark Wahlberg. I don't like him. But yeah, so it's Transformers, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Transformers Dark of the Moon, Age of Extinction, and The Last Night. And also, this is something that's weird about the Transformers series. At least the last 2. So Age of Extinction, that came out, I want to say, 2015, like early 2015. So that came out the same year as Avengers Age of Ultron. So did they use Age of Extinction just to piggyback off of Age of Ultron? Because then in 2017, Star Wars The Last Jedi came out, and Transformers The Last Night came out. So they did it again. They're piggybacking off a more successful franchise. Fuck the Transformers films. You know what I'm saying? I hate them. But, so there's the front, there's the spine, and the back cover with pictures from the movies. And there's the other side that slides out, and I'll show you it now. So there's the cover with some Optimus Prime artwork, the spine that I previously showed you, Bumblebee, and then here it opens with, oh geez, I think this is Megatron. That has to be Megatron. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's a Dinobot, maybe. I think that's a Dinobot. I think they showed up in Age of Extinction, I guess. Looking at the pictures. I haven't seen the movies, because they're like 3 hours long, and fuck that. I can't. I can't. I physically can't. Opening it up, though, there's tons of discs in here. Here's all the credits for the movies. But yeah, so it's basically, these are all the standard Blu-rays, too, that are previously released just in this set. Like, here's disc 1 of Transformers, so it's just the movie, doesn't have any special features. Revenge of the Fallen, also just the movie. Dark of the Moon and Age of Extinction, just the movies. But then The Last Night comes with the movie and the bonus disc for special features. So that's kind of strange that they did it that way, but, you know, it's a 5-movie set, so what can you do? But yeah, I don't honestly, I don't ever expect to watch these ever again. Maybe the first one I'll go back to eventually, to see what it's like now. Because I liked a lot of stuff in that. Especially the first half hour of Transformers is amazing. Like, when Bumblebee shows up and they get in that car chase with the police cruiser, who turns out to be a Decepticon, that's all really sweet. But then it goes downhill from there. Revenge of the Fallen, I just, after that, I have no interest, you know what I mean? It just got so bad. So I don't expect to ever watch them again. But I feel, like I said, as a movie collector, there's something I have to own. I also had the original trilogy on DVD, so it's an upgrade. I'm making excuses, I guess. Alright, I got 2 left. This one literally just came out this last Tuesday. Finally on Blu-ray. The DVD has been long out of print. So worth, like, I think $100 if you have the DVD. buy the Blu-ray and then go sell the DVD, get some profit. There you go. That's a tip for you. I don't know why anyone would buy your DVD copy because it's not on Blu-ray, but this is now Tucker, the Man and His Dream, and I absolutely love this movie. It's directed by Francis Ford Coppola, who's also done The Godfather and The Godfather 2 and maybe The Godfather 3. And I know he's done a lot of other stuff, and I just can't, I'm blanking. I just can't think of it. I just don't know. So, yeah, it stars Jeff Bridges as, oh geez, what's his first name? Preston Tucker, who, you know, back in the day, he created a car line called the Tucker. And it's the coolest car ever made. Even to this day, I stand by that. I think it's the coolest car ever made. It was way ahead of its time. It's the first car that ever had seatbelts. It had a headlight on the front of the hood that turned with your steering wheel, so you could see. It was the first one that the windshield would pop out, so it didn't shatter in your face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was just a futuristic car. Really sweet looking. Here it is in the background. There on the back, you can see the Tucker concept art. There it is. But yeah, so basically it's about Preston Tucker, who, you know, starts his car company line, and he basically, it's based on a true story, so I'm not spoiling anything. He basically has to go to court and prove that he's really making these cars and everything, and he has to have 50 cars. He lines them up. He's got 50, but basically what happens is, like, the three big car companies at the time, Ford, Chevy, and Pontiac, basically they didn't like what he was doing. All the safety features that he had, you know, their cars weren't as safe then, so they shut him down. And they basically just fucked him over because his car was too safe. So imagine that. I think this is a really amazing movie. I've loved this movie ever since the first time I saw it. Highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. Also have the digital code. Have the digital code for Tucker. So if you want this, comment down below. Highly recommend it. Everybody, if you've never seen this, it's really underrated, I think. Like, not a lot of people talk about this movie. You don't hear people talk about it a lot. So I feel like not a lot of people have seen it. So literally everybody watching this, if you haven't seen it, comment down below for this. Everybody should be entered to win, because it's an amazing, amazing movie. And it's a really fun part of history. Even if you don't like cars, I'm not a big car guy, but the Tucker's a really cool car, and it's just a really fascinating story, and I just love it. Alright, last up is the only DVD in this update, and I literally only bought the DVD because my brother showed me some YouTube video where they talked about this movie, and I thought it was so funny. I was like, this is something I literally have to own. So I went on Amazon, bought it instantly. They didn't have a Blu-ray copy. I slid the little thing, buy it now, and I bought it then, which was then, but not now, because I have it now. But I bought it now at the time, which was then. And this is 9/11. So I paid for 9/11. I really wanted to say that joke. I thought that joke was really funny. I paid for 9/11. You get it? A little dark humor for you. So, yeah. Bella's panting in the background. So yeah, this is 9/11, starring Charlie Sheen, Luis Guzman, Whoopi Goldberg, and Gina Gershon. Angelina Jolie in the Gia movie that was on HBO. And if these walls could talk, made Tegan cry a lot. And after that, I forgot what she said. That's the problem with Diazepam. That was some NoFX lyrics for you. If you don't know who NoFX is, they're a really good punk rock band. Check them out, but you probably won't like them. So yeah, this is 9/11, which I guess is a drama movie that takes place on 9/11. And, like, I don't know, there's the spine, there's the back. It says, the world watched it, they lived it. Inspired by powerful events, on the morning of 9/11, 5 people board an elevator inside the World Trade Center. When an airplane strikes the building, they become trapped. As they bond to try to escape the building's collapse, their time together unfolds into a gripping story of courage, faith, and will to survive. So it's literally these 5 people in an elevator on 9/11. This movie sounds stupid. I can't imagine it being very good, but maybe it is. I don't know. It's directed by Martin Gucci-Gu. I don't know. I'll spell it right here. It's Martin Gugu. I have no idea. Look at how it's spelled. How do you say that? But yeah, Luis Guzman, that's kind of weird for a drama film. He's usually in comedy. I really do like Luis Guzman, though. Charlie Sheen, that guy's fucking crazy, and he's not a good person, because he gave a lot of people AIDS. So, that's something, I guess. Whoopi Goldberg, not a big fan of her work. To be honest, I've never seen that many movies with her. She's alright in Rat Race. That's a really funny movie. I never saw Sister Act. And I can't think of any other movie with her. Probably missing some, but that's all I got. Gina Gershon, to be honest, I don't know what movie she's in. I've probably seen a lot of stuff with her, but I just can't, I don't know her by name. So, yeah, that's the last one of this update, and I have the digital code for 9/11 if you want that. If you want 9/11, I'll give it to you. I'll give you a 9/11. I'll give it to you hard. So that's that. That's everything that I have for you today. Yeah, so that's everything I have for you today. Thanks for watching. This episode was really fun to do, I feel like. It was pretty energetic. I don't know, had a good time. A lot of cool things in this episode, I feel like. So, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you would. I really appreciate that. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I feel like we haven't been gaining subscribers in a while. I don't know what that is. Maybe I'll promote a video or something. I don't know. I post on Instagram about it. Nobody checks it out. I'm trying to build a little community here. I don't know. I have fun talking to you guys. So, yeah, comment. Let's talk movies. Yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, or whatever, I'm at BatTracy01. I always put my stuff right here, or it's in the description. Yeah, so thanks for watching and stopping by. And yeah, I'll see you next time in the digital code giveaway for the people that won the codes this episode. And yeah, signing off. Bye!